Discrimination based on a person's gender or a person's race have been an issue within the history and development of our society within the country. And I think the world of sports is definitely no stranger to those issues regarding discrimination. Although I think the world of sport has made incredible strides as far as those issues go, whether it be Jackie Robinson breaking the barrier of Major League Baseball or Billie Jean King's defeat of Bobby Ruggs in the tennis match of gender. But regardless of how far we come, there are definitely issues that still need to be addressed, whether it be within media or on the field, court, basically just within the performance of athletes and kind of the issues that are brought about from fans. When it comes to fans, I think going back to the last topic of the last video, a lot of forms of toxic masculinity and racism are still brought about and have unfortunately become a part of the culture within fandom. Whether it's the usage of racial slurs or derogatory terms towards female athletes or women that work in sports media or administrative roles. I think it's definitely something that has continued to carry on and needs to be addressed, and hopefully something that we can overcome. When it comes to race, I think there's definitely a stereotype that I wanted to address that I read about in a chapter in the textbook about how stereotypes are kind of attached to people that play specific positions in specific sports. For example, with in football, African American that plays the quarterback position is often expected to perform in a more electric and aggressive manner just because of the stereotype that has been attached to African Americans that play that position. And on the opposite end, wide receivers, white men that play wide receiver in football are expected to be deceptively or sneaky athletic. And I think when you attach a stereotype to a skin color of a certain position, you kind of disrespect or discredit moreover the athletic ability of that athlete. And I think the stereotypes that are attached to the skin color are something that kind of just needs to be completely done away with because we just discredit these athletes and the talent that they bring to their organizations and us as fans. And as far as gender, the topic that I wanted to touch on with that is women that work in media are often tabbed as just being a pretty face or being less knowledgeable on the topic of sports than a male reporter or a male member of media would be. And I think it just goes back to stereotypes within sports. When you attach a stereotype to somebody within the world of sports, whether it's on their gender or their race, you discredit them for their knowledge, for their ability, and what they bring to the table in their profession. And we should just let these people do their jobs the way that they know how to and use the gifts that they've been given and not set expectations on them based on the way that they look. And that would make the world of sports a much better place. So as far as the strides we've made, obviously I think it's hard to deny that we've come a long way, but I think that we're still a long way from where we need to be and where the world of sports should want to be in order for it to continue to succeed and grow.